Hey there, nature explorers. Welcome to Fabulous Flamingos, the pink wonders, where we dive into the amazing world of these colorful, quirky, and fascinating birds. Ever wondered why flamingos stand on one leg? Or how they get their fabulous pink color? Well, buckle up because we're about to uncover all their secrets, plus some super cool flamingo facts you won't believe. First things first, did you know there are 6 different types of flamingos? That's right. Just like how dogs come in different breeds, flamingos have their own special kinds. The most famous is the greater flamingo, the tallest of the bunch, almost as tall as you're grown up. Then there's the lesser flamingo, which is smaller but just as fabulous. We've also got the Chilean flamingo, Andean flamingo, James's flamingo, and the American flamingo, which loves hanging out in the Caribbean. Here's a crazy fact. Flamingos are ancient. Fossils show they've been around for millions of years. Imagine a dinosaur spotting a flamingo. Now that's a funny picture. Each type of flamingo has its own special home. The greater flamingo loves warm places like Africa, Asia, and Europe, while the American flamingo enjoys sunny spots like Florida and the Bahamas. The Andean flamingo is a high-altitude expert, living in the mountains of South America where the air is thin and the views are stunning. Did you know flamingos can live for a really long time? In the wild, they can live up to 30 years, and in zoos, some have even reached 50 years old. That's like having a feathery friend for your whole childhood and beyond. Okay, let's solve the big mystery. Why are flamingos pink? Is it magic? Did they drink too much strawberry milkshake? No, it's all about what they eat. Flamingos love munching on tiny shrimp, algae, and crustaceans that contain something called carotenoids, a natural pigment that turns their feathers pink. The more they eat, the brighter they get. Baby flamingos, though, they're born gray or white and only turn pink after a few years of eating the right foods. Zookeepers sometimes have to add special flamingo food with natural dyes to keep their feathers bright. Otherwise, they might fade to pale pink or even white, like a flamingo wearing pajamas all day. But here's something even cooler. Not all flamingos are the same shade of pink. Some are light pink, some are almost red, and others are more orange. It all depends on their diet. Flamingos that eat lots of blue-green algae tend to be darker, while those that eat more shrimp get a brighter pink hue. It's like they're painting themselves from the inside out. If a flamingo stops eating its colorful food, its feathers will slowly lose their pink color. It's like how if you stop eating carrots, you won't get that healthy glow. So flamingos have to keep munching on their favorite foods to stay fabulous. Now here's a flamingo party trick, standing on one leg. Scientists used to think it was just for balance, but guess what? It actually helps them save energy. Their legs don't get cold in water, so tucking one up keeps them cozy. Plus, it's way easier to sneak up on their food when they're super still. Flamingos can even sleep on one leg. How do they not fall over? Their bodies lock into place like a built-in kickstand. And here's another fun fact. Flamingos don't just stand on one leg for fun. They do it to keep warm. By tucking one leg up close to their body, they reduce heat loss. It's like wrapping yourself in a blanket, but with just one leg. Scientists also think it helps them avoid muscle fatigue, so they can stand for hours without getting tired. Some flamingos have been spotted standing on one leg while floating in water. That's like doing yoga on a paddleboard. Super impressive. Flamingos are super social. They live in huge groups called flamboyances. Yes, that's the real word. And when it's time to find a mate, they throw the wildest dance parties. They march, head flag, and wing salute in perfect sync. The best dancer usually gets the most attention. Flamingo couples are like best friends. They build mud nests together, take turns sitting on the egg, and even talk to their chick while it's still inside the egg. These dance parties aren't just for fun. They're super important for finding a mate. Flamingos are monogamous, which means they usually stick with one partner for a whole breeding season, and sometimes even longer. They perform synchronized dances to show off their strength and health. The more in sync they are, the better their chances of finding a partner. Flamingo chicks are born with straight beaks, but as they grow, their beaks curve to help them filter food from the water. It's like getting braces, but for eating shrimp. Flamingos have awesome adaptations. Their backward bending knees? Actually, their ankles. Their real knees are hidden under feathers. Their weird beaks act like filters. They scoop up water, then push it out while trapping yummy shrimp inside. They can drink boiling water from hot springs that would burn other animals. Some flamingos fly at night to avoid predators, like a secret pink ninja mission. Another superpower? Their eyes. Flamingos have incredible vision, which helps them spot predators from far away. Their eyes are also adapted to see underwater, so they can hunt for food even in murky lakes. And guess what? They can even see ultraviolet light, which means they see colors we can't even imagine. Flamingos don't have teeth. Instead, they have tiny hair-like structures in their beaks called lamellae that help them filter out food. It's like having a built-in spaghetti strainer. Flamingos love living in places with lots of water, like lagoons, lakes, and even volcanoes. Yes, you heard that right. Some flamingos live near volcanic lakes where the water is super salty or even acidic. Most animals couldn't survive there, but flamingos thrive. The Andean flamingo lives in some of the highest lakes in the world, up to 15,000 feet above sea level. That's so high humans would need oxygen masks. Flamingos are picky about their homes. They need shallow water to wade in, mud to build nests, and plenty of food. If their habitat gets polluted or destroyed, they can't survive. That's why conservation is so important. Some flamingo lakes turn pink because of all the shrimp and algae they eat. It's like the water is blushing. Baby flamingos, or chicks, are adorable. They hatch from eggs after about a month, and when they're born they look nothing like their parents, gray, fluffy, and with straight beaks. But don't worry, they'll grow into their pink feathers. Flamingo parents feed their chicks a special milk made in their throats. It's not like cow's milk. It's a nutritious liquid packed with fats and proteins. Chicks stay in a nursery group called a creche, where they're watched over by a few adults while the other parents go find food. It's like a flamingo daycare center. As they grow, they start to explore and practice standing on one leg, just like their parents. Flamingo chicks take their first flight at around 11 weeks old. Imagine learning to fly in just a few months. That's faster than humans learn to ride a bike. Sadly, flamingos face dangers like pollution and habitat loss. But we can help by keeping lakes clean, protecting wetlands, learning more about wildlife. In ancient Egypt, flamingos were considered sacred. Some even think they inspired the mythical phoenix. You can also support wildlife organizations that protect flamingos, or even visit a zoo that helps with flamingo conservation. Every little bit helps these pink wonders survive and thrive. Some countries have flamingo festivals where people celebrate these amazing birds with parades, art, and even pink treats. Whoa, what an epic flamingo adventure we had today! Who knew flamingos were this amazing? From their incredible pink color to their fancy dance moves, these birds are true wonders of nature. And our final fun fact is that the word flamingo comes from Spanish flamenco, meaning flame-colored, perfect for these fiery birds. But guess what? This is just the beginning of the wild, wacky, and wonderful animals waiting to meet you on Kids Craze Tunes. We've got tons of exciting videos about all kinds of animals. Lions, dolphins, penguins, and even tiny insects that do big things. Every video is packed with cool facts, funny moments, and lots of surprises. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an adventure. Now it's your turn. Can you stand on one leg for 30 seconds, name all 6 flamingo species, and explain why they're pink? Thanks for joining this flamingo fiesta. Keep exploring, stay curious, and remember, stay as fabulous as a flamingo.